8:31 right now. You know, she's got the entire Bay Area wrapped around her little paw. And this morning, we've got a big update on little Genie. She's getting some new wheels, and she's just about ready to show them off. Alcides is live at the Humane Society to look at how Genie is doing. What are we seeing? What are we seeing?
So Genie is in the canine wheelchair. It's kind of neat how this works out. I mean, the way that this thing is built and how they're... and this is actually not custom made for her. This is just one that someone donated this canine wheelchair. So there will be one that will be made especially for her because it needs to. They need to make one especially for her, customized for her, because of the way she's built and her injuries. Joining us this morning is Nash McCutcheon with Humane Society Tampa Bay. Thanks so much for being with us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
So this is really cool. I mean, just to see Genie in this thing and being able to kind of go about her day is really neat.
Very exciting. We are so happy and grateful to the person who donated this, because now Genie can get up and move around with a little more ease than she was doing when we had her in the sling. And it just, when we put her in it, she comes alive. She likes to walk around, move around, and it's going to help her to build some more muscle tone and help her to be like a regular dog. She's going to be able to get around just like any other dog would.
So what's the story here with this dog? Someone literally dropped it off close to the Humane Society. Yes. And then obviously she was injured and you guys brought her in like you always do.
Right. Someone dropped her off with a note asking for our help. They were unable to care for her. They realized that she was paralyzed and they didn't have the money to get the surgery they thought she needed. So we took her in. We've had her evaluated. This is an injury that's probably several weeks old. And because of that, surgery at this point is not going to be viable. Bones have already calcified around the injury site. So chances of her fully recovering from surgery are slim to none. So this is our Genie, and this is the way she is going to be for her life, but her life is going to be great because she's going to be able to get around with a wheelchair.
And for her to use the restroom, right, or use the bathroom, you will need some training for that, right, because you need to almost like squeeze the bladder, right?
That's correct. Whoever her new owner is going to have to be someone really special who has the time, the patience, and the willingness to learn how to help Genie to use the restroom. Now, her condition may improve as she gains more muscle tone, and she may eventually be able to go on her own, but her owner does need to be prepared for the possibility that she won't as well.
Let's talk about this canine wheelchair. This is something that someone adopted, right? But there is one that is custom made for her. Is it similar to this, where it's kind of built around her body? And
Yes, it will be similar. What they have to be is their measurements have to be specific to her body, so that her body in proportion to the ground is at a natural stance, and so that it won't do any further injury to her. So we've already ordered the one that will be customized to her body, and we should be getting it within 7 to 10 days. And when we get that, she'll be ready to go home.
And it's important to put her in this now, even though it's not custom made for her, but it's important for her to get used to it so she can start walking.
Yes, it's important for her recovery and treatment just to be able to move around.
Right.
Also for her socialization with people and other dogs. We can take her outside now. But yes, we won't keep her in this for long periods of time since it's not customized to her, but just as sort of a temporary fix to help her move along until she gets her new ones.
Awesome. Nash, I got to tell you, Pam, Jessica, you guys rock that. Putting her in there in that canine wheelchair, we were talking about how long it was going to actually take to put her in there. Maybe it took them 10 seconds. They were expecting like 2 or 3 minutes. So anyway, coming up in the next hour of Good Day Tampa Bay, we'll get Genie here outside walking. Actually kind of funny because I actually put my hand out and she wanted to go, which is so great for her, not, you know, especially not knowing how to use a canine wheelchair.
She's burnouts here to take
All right, so coming up the next hour of Good Day Tampa Bay, we'll go outside. You'll see Genie go out and about. We'll talk about how you can adopt her, and we'll give you some more information on how you can help out. Back to you guys.
What I love the most, Alcides, is when they were putting her in it, how they draped her tail over the back of it. That was the cutest part. That's the cutest part to me.
It's all about style, Russell
Yes,
Rhodes.
it is, and she's got it.
It's all about style.
She's got it. All right. Hey, we'll see you later.
All right, buddy.